Hello folks, Charm the Charmeleon here, with a bit of a different game than usual. This is a little game called Sphere. Let's simply jump right into it. A dull sound. I open my eyes and sit down. A sphere is at my feet. The coldness of the metal in my hands finishes waking me up. I look up. A huge shadow splits the sky in two. This tower was not there when I dozed off. At its peak, a silhouette vanishes. The sphere is a call for help, an invitation. I approach the building. A door opens in front of me. So yes, this is a little game called Sphere. It's not terribly long. It's not terribly complex. But it's most definitely worth playing. Standard first-person view. You can move around with WASD and look around with the mouse. Nothing too complicated so far. We already seem to be quite high up. We can use the left click to throw the ball, and also recall it. Of course, this is an important object, for obvious reasons. What is this strange tower that we climb? That's the question of this game. Naturally, this is a puzzle game, if that wasn't obvious so far. Requiring proper coordination and careful stepping. It starts off rather simple. Oop, didn't throw that quite right. Let's try it again. There we go. Ha, it's stuck in a loop. A little different. Just keep on. Well, that's unfortunate. Wah! Throw and recall the ball, then click and hold the right mouse button. I wonder what that could do. Yep. It does exactly what you probably weren't thinking it would. The main puzzle of this particular game is the fact that you basically need to manipulate the ball's movement so that you can move however the ball moves. And it doesn't matter what you do. I could do this in midair. I still bounce back even though there's no actual wall or anything for me to bounce into. And we just use the ball to basically time our jumps and just go where we need to go. It's pretty simple. Wow. Sometimes the simplest concepts are some of the most complex. Didn't quite do that jump right. That's alright. And now we're back here. Except for, well, there's another... This pit's still here, but it's easy enough to clear it now. Just like that. Let's look outside here. Oh wow, that's pretty. that was the first area. Can't go back. Only can go forward. And up. Up is always the right direction. Oop. Here's a switch, quite far away. Easy enough to hit either way. However, there's a slight problem with that matter. This gap, we can't exactly throw our way across it. However, this hallway is long. So we get a good bounce going. That's easy enough to make it. Of course, we have a normal hop too, which really isn't all that useful normally. Yet again, we have a long gap, so we just need to look for a long length of ground. That'll do. And there we go. Ooh. This section's a little more complex. Not too bad, though. Alright. This section isn't as hard as it looks, I think. Just want to get a good bounce. Oops, that wasn't quite what I wanted. There we go. Oop. Actually, let me look this way. Oh, it's actually simpler than it looks. And I actually did it wrong, because I wasn't thinking straight. So, I can't exactly... We can throw our ball through that, but we can't exactly go through that. Whoop. No penalty for dying. It's a puzzle game. It's not that violent. More just a reset. So that's okay. But there's always a trick. There's always a trick you can use. Like that. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. And one more time for good measure. All right. Lots of stairs here. What do we got down here? What do we got over here? There's a gate, and there's obviously a ledge over there. Now, how are we going to get across that? Maybe a well-planned throw might just do it. Perhaps. Let's see if I'm right. Uh-oh. Didn't do it right. What? That's all different. Okay, well, that wasn't quite what we needed to do, I think. What else could we do? Maybe throw a little further. Get a little further down that way. Wonder if that would do it. Let's find out. Yay, that worked. Good. Ooh. I found an unloaded level. Well, this seems like a good break point. This was the first video of Sphere. Tune in next time as we climb even higher on this tower. Who knows what's at the top?